Today, not only am I sharing a recipe for an unbelievably tasty barbecue chicken pizza, I will be unveiling a game-changing keto pizza hack that's been the internet's best-kept secret. This game-changing keto pizza hack will leave you wondering how you ever lived without it. I'm talking about fathead dough. Well, if you haven't tried it, you won't believe how simple and delicious it is, and you'll even forget that you're not eating a traditional pizza. Well, thanks for stopping by today, friends. If you're new here, my name is Louann, and I sure hope that you'll subscribe. Grab a microwave-safe bowl and add 1.5 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese along with 2 ounces of cream cheese. Okay, now place those cheeses in the microwave for 90 seconds, then stir to completely combine your cheeses together. Now we're going to add 3/4 cups of almond flour and continue to combine. Now it's time to add our final ingredient, which is 1 large egg. Just mix that together with the rest of your ingredients and then dump that out onto a clean surface and begin to knead. You'll knead your dough together for 2 to 3 minutes. And keep in mind, this is a very sticky, wet dough. Because this is such a sticky dough, sometimes it helps to wet your hands as you're kneading. Now, right before we move to the next step, grab some Italian seasoning and give it a good sprinkle, and continue to knead your dough with damp hands. Now, if you don't have Italian seasonings, this dough is great all on its own. Now that we have our dough prepared, wet those hands one more time and plop that dough onto a parchment-lined or silicone-lined baking sheet and spread it out to a 12-inch rectangle. Poke your dough several times with a fork to prevent bubbling, and now we're going to pre-bake that in a 400-degree oven for 8 to 10 minutes until it just starts to brown. While the crust pre-bakes, let's focus on the chicken. You'll need 1 pound of cooked chicken. You can prepare this in the Instant Pot for a quick fix, boiling for a classic approach, or using a crock pot for the hands-off method, which is ideal for busy days. Once cooked, shred the chicken using either a hand or stand mixer. You can take the stress out of meal preparation by making the fathead dough, the chicken, and the bacon ahead of time. Just store them in the fridge and you'll be ready to assemble your pizza in no time. Now that we have our chicken all shredded up, we're going to add the barbecue sauce. Today I'm using the G. Hughes Smokehouse Sugar-Free Barbecue Sauce in the hickory flavor. It's gluten-free and it's only 2 carbs per serving. Go ahead and add 1/4 to 1/2 cup of barbecue sauce to your chicken, but don't overdo it because we're going to be adding more sauce later. Now that our chicken's ready, let's set that aside and thinly slice red onions and washed cilantro to prep for the toppings. Now that the crust is hot and ready, we're going to carefully layer on the keto barbecue sauce. The best way to spread this sauce is using the back of a spoon, and be sure to spread all the way to the edge. You're not going to want to waste a single bite of this delicious fathead pizza crust. Now sprinkle the top of that with some grated Parmesan cheese, and then pile it high with your shredded barbecue chicken. Now it's time to add the shredded cheese. You can use mozzarella or any Italian blend that you prefer. Top the cheese with your sliced onions, and then we'll add the cilantro. So So I have 2 questions for you. Have you ever tried this fathead pizza dough? And would you be interested in seeing a video showcasing several different ways to use this dough in your keto and gluten-free recipes? You can let me know down below in the comments. Okay, now that everything is spread out evenly, we're going to give it one last drizzle of that barbecue sauce. And if you're as messy as I am, be sure to wipe down that pan before you pop it back in the oven. Now pop your pizza back into the oven for another 5 minutes, allowing the cheeses to melt and the flavors to meld together. To finish this pizza off, top it with your cooked crumbled bacon, and now you have a golden, cheesy keto barbecue pizza that's ready to be devoured. The freshness of the cilantro and red onions paired with that smoky flavor of the bacon make this barbecue chicken pizza irresistible. Well, friends, be sure to visit heartfilledkitchen.com for this and other great recipes that are featured on this channel. Thanks for visiting me today, friends. I sure hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye!